Vacant lot. Here we go. I arrive at the vacant lot. A middle-aged woman walks by and comes closer. Is there something you're after? Do you live nearby by any chance? Yeah, that house over there. Ah, Mr. Fumino used to live here. Do you know where he is now? No, sorry. He wasn't too friendly, so I doubt anyone in the neighborhood would really know. And I understand he had a daughter? He did. Her name was Aya. So Aya Fumino did, in fact, exist. Anything you'd recommend around here? The girl at the vegetable store in 3 Chome is very pretty. Cool. There. Is it the girl in this picture? I'll show her the photo of Aya. Right, her. Maybe. It was a long time ago. I don't remember well. I don't think she'll be much help here. You came here to cover a ghost story, didn't you? No, not a ghost. I've seen it several times, Aya's ghost. Are you sure it wasn't just some girl hanging out in a vacant lot? No, definitely not, because I first saw it before the house burned down. Was that 15 years ago? Aya is supposed to be dead, but I saw her by the window in Mr. Fumino's house. Are you sure it wasn't someone else? No, I took a closer look, and it was Aya. She was at her desk. I wonder if she was still studying even after becoming a ghost. Or maybe she was writing a letter. Yeah, that's exactly how she looked. How creepy. A letter from the dead. Oh, so scary. The middle-aged woman walks away. Bye. Oh, come on. Where should I go next? I think one of her letters said she'd gone to the mirror pond at Yaigaki Shrine. Okay. Oh. Guidebook. The mirror pond is at Yaigaki Shrine, and that's in the Sakusame Forest. Maybe I should go to Yaigaki Shrine. Sure, we'll do that. I arrive at Yaigaki Shrine. I feel serious and tense, which I guess fits Izumo's great god of marriage. First, I should offer a prayer. I walk over to the shrine and pray. What? May I find Aya Fumino, and please keep me safe during the trip, too. Now that I gave my greeting to the local god, where's the mirror pond? So walk sorry, I'll pass for now. There's a stone lantern. Another stone lantern. I look around the shrine grounds. There are a lot of girls lining up at the shrine office. They're buying fortunes. I find the way to the mirror pond. It looks like the mirror pond is this way. This way! As I walk through the lush forest, I come across what must be the mirror pond. The girls make their way to the pond. A couple of them start telling fortunes for their romantic prospects. There are 2 high school students who look like close friends. 15 years ago, Aya was here doing love fortune telling with her best friend, just like them. I imagine Aya here 15 years ago. Aya and her best friend are getting their love fortunes. Let's flip them at the same time and see who sinks first. Sure, I know I'm going to win. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Each floats her calligraphy paper on the water and carefully puts a coin on it. Come on, you can do it. Come on, hurry and sink. Aya's is the first to sink. Hey, yes, mine sunk first. Mine is still there. What did I do wrong? You want it to sink? Fancy. She was just a regular high school student. Hey, young man, why don't you do it? Huh? As I turn around, I see a familiar old man. You're the old man from the bath at Matsue Inn. Ugh, why here? I'm not an old man. My name is Kogumo Izumi. I'm seeing you everywhere. Who are you? That is, I can't tell you. Why not? Classified. He is so lying. What are you doing here? Old folks like shrines. But this place is more for, you know, romantic fortune telling? I've still got some life in me, boy. Fine, whatever, do what you want. Enough about me, what about you? Why don't you do it? I'm a guy by myself. You want me to make a fool of myself? Don't be embarrassed. You could find your soulmate. Gramps, don't say crap like that. You come all the way out here and you're just going to leave without trying it out? Yeah, you have a point. Let's give it a try. I'll wait for you. Go to the shrine office and get your fortune. Sure. Alright, I'm going to the shrine office. They sell standard stuff like fortune slips and charms at the shrine office. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a love fortune, please. Alright, 1 love fortune calligraphy paper coming up. A shrine maiden hands me a small sheet of calligraphy paper. Here you are, floated on the water, and the words of your destiny will appear on the paper. Best of luck. Thank you. I hand her the money. Acquired a fortune paper. I should go back to the old man. I bet he's gone! I get back to the pond. It's still crowded with girls. Where did the old man get to? Hey, Ah! Right here, young man! Ugh, don't wave at me, everyone is looking! I go over to the old man. Did you get it? Here we are. Alright, let's do it together. Why am I here doing love fortune telling with an old man? This is where my life is at now. You know what they say, even a chance meeting is due to fate. Fine. I float the paper on the surface of the pond with the coin on it. Look, it's starting to show the writing. Words appear on the writing paper. Good fortune in the north. Good fortune in the north. What does that even mean? There are a lot of girls here. Women love romance-related content. It's nothing new. Content, are you going to propose a social media strategy? Don't make fun of me. I know the way out of the world. Did you make an offering? Of course, I threw it in 485 yen. Why go with 485? 4 for the cardinal compass direction, 8 to include the ordinal compass directions, and 5 for go in, meaning fate. I see. With age comes wisdom, huh? I've been around a bit longer than you. Of course I know a thing or two. Okay, time to go. There's a proclamation right here. Proclamation. Clear paper quickly sinks to the pond. Hey, it sank already. Wow, look at that! It sank in less than 3 minutes. That's so cool! Mine was almost 10 minutes. Mine was still floating after 30 minutes. The high school girls are making some noise. Mister, that was great! Mister makes me sound so old. You'll be blessed in relationships. Are they really going to be that popular with the ladies? Nah, no way. What? You were getting smug because you were thinking that since your paper sank right away, you'd get a bunch of ladies fawning over you, weren't you? Apparently this old geezer can read people's minds. Looks like I hit the mark there. No, it wasn't at all. It didn't even occur to me. I did not think I would be a hit with the ladies. You're so easy to read. Oh hey, mine sank too. Yeah, good for you. I'll meet someone nice, I'm sure. Now for the regular fortunes. Let's go, young man. How long are you planning on hanging around? You should respect the elderly. Fine. We'll draw fortunes. To draw a fortune slip, I need to go to the shrine office. Back to the shrine office. The shrine maiden comes over to sell fortune slips. Welcome! Can I have a fortune slip? Sure, we have a regular one and one with a charm. Which one would you like? I'll get one with a charm, please. Please pick one from here. She shows me a box of tiny paper pouches. I draw a pouch. Let's see. I open the pouch and see a charm of a calico cat. This calico cat must be the charm. Now, what does the slip say? Your fortune, great blessing. Nice, I got a great blessing. What's important on a fortune slip isn't the fortune, it's what's written specifically. Thank you for spoiling my excitement, so I should read what's written here, right? I was written on the fortune slip. Not everything will go easily, but as long as you strive for your goals with a strong will, you will be blessed with fortune. Is this really a great blessing? It just means you need to work for it. Oh, that was kind of disappointing. Oh, I didn't mean to click it. No, I don't want it. High school girls are going, wow, so cute, awesome, and so on, like you'd expect. Did something happen? The lady is showing the charm attached to her fortune slip to the students. Mine was a calico cat, but hers is a golden cat. The golden cat makes all your wishes come true. It's a super rare. That's awesome. I heard it's one in every 100, or you only see one in a whole month. Let's take a picture. High school girls are taking pictures of the golden cat charm. Get information by asking questions. I don't want to. Hey, old man, what did yours say? Great blessings, of course. You got a great blessing too, huh? Your wish will come true. The person you long for will appear. Your lost item will appear somewhere high up. Wow. This is the god telling me things will become as your heart wishes. Sounds good to me. Is a golden cat charm that rare? A cat freak would go nuts. But I bet the blessing would be the same. That's all I can tell you. I cannot reveal anymore. Good. I don't want to know more. The old man leaves the shrine grounds. Bye-bye. Where should I go? Walking around town with her picture hasn't gotten me anywhere. The paper on the mirror pond said there's a good fortune in the north. I should see what's in the north. Because that's what we do. I'm going to look into what's in the north. Guidebook. Take a look at the guidebook. I'll start by heading north. Pull up the guidebook map. San In Show TV. My guess is that bitch is that TV host, Misaki Murakami. I should go talk to her. Don't greet her as bitch though. That's no. I arrive at the front of the San In Show TV building. This is impressive. It's so new and shiny. How do I meet Misaki Murakami? Welcome. Can you call Misaki Murakami the announcer? Do you have an appointment? No, but I'm her friend. May I ask your name, sir? Telling her my name won't get me anywhere. Is something wrong, sir? I don't have a choice. I guess I could try to lie. My name is Nozu. Mr. Nozu, okay. The reception makes a call. The end justifies the means, I guess. I need to talk to her so I can find Aya. Miss Murakami is away from her desk at the moment. I'll wait in the lobby then. I've come all this way, I can be patient. I suppose I can look around. Take a look around the lobby while she's away. Let's look at shit, because it's pointless. The red receptionist is smiling. As I look at the receptionist, a staff member walks past me. Are you in Matsue for sightseeing? No, not exactly sightseeing. I have some business to take care of. Someone came to Matsue on a trip just recently. Someone else came? The wide open space. The results of popular poll. Misaki Murakami took first place. I'm being serious. That voice, is it? I look for the source of the voice, and I see none other than Misaki Murakami walking with her boss. It's Misaki Murakami. Looks like I lucked out, except she seems busy. Why wouldn't you let me do the news report? Misaki, variety shows are just as important. They seem to be arguing. I'll wait here and see how it goes. I got this job to be a reporter, not an entertainer. I know, and your time will come. Anyway, I'd like to do a shoot at Matsue City office. Go get a permit. Why are you asking me? The guy with the glasses at the Silver Welfare Consulting Division was your friend from high school, right? Yeah, but I can't deal with that guy. I thought he was in love with you. I heard he voted for you dozens of times when they did the popularity poll. That's just because he knew me at high school. Government employees are stable, you know. They make great husband material. Pretty sure that's sexual harassment. Well, look at the time. Gotta go. Her boss leaves. Ugh, there he goes again. I think I'll wait until she's by herself before I try to talk to her. You're Misaki Murakami, right? I am. Why do you ask? I stare at her. She's on TV, so of course she has perfect teeth. That's a pretty unique brooch she's wearing. Is that a red spider lily? How may I help you? Are you by any chance looking to Aya Fumino? How did you know? Knows who got in touch with me. Guess the old high school friends have kept in touch. What exactly are you investigating? Today's weather. Can you tell me what the weather is going to be like in Matsue? I guess you didn't watch the show, but it's going to be sunny in Matsue and Izumo. Thank you. Alright. I want to know about Aya Fumino. She was the legendary tragic heroine of Matsue Oba High School. She was beautiful, intelligent, and talented, but she fell ill and passed away. That's all I know. Not that Aya Fumino. There was another student by that name 15 years ago. And you think she was one of my classmates? Yeah. You don't remember a student named Aya Fumino? Sorry, but I never had a classmate by that name. Think back. There should have been an Aya Fumino. No, there wasn't. Now, if you don't have any business here, please leave. But I want to show you stuff. Can I show you the cat? No. I was pen pals with Aya Fumino 15 years ago. She wrote about you. What? About me? I tricked her and she fell for it. She looks really nervous now. If she was one of Aya's classmates, which one could she be? The letter talked about besties. Bestie? Bitch? Four Eyes. She talks a lot, so maybe she's bitch. She's a TV personality, so she must be talkative. You must be the chatty bitch. Bitch? Are you calling me a bitch? Wow, what happened? This wasn't the reaction I expected. She pissed off all of a sudden. I see. My guess was right, hence the reaction. I should press the attack. Now, do you remember what you were called in high school, the chatty bitch? You're getting me upset. I need to calm down. A TV personality always needs to stay calm and centered. She's so upset she's grinding her teeth. She's about ready to take a bite out of me. It's not a good look for her. I see. You're Max, aren't you? How do you know my nickname? I have nothing to say to you. Get out. Come on, I just need to ask you one more thing. Leave or I will call security. She turns back into the office, obviously upset. Did I mess up somewhere? A total failure, but why was she so upset? I can never tell what women are thinking. Doesn't seem like she'll listen to me anymore. I should try some other leads. Where should I go? Television station that broadcasts mainly to Shimane Prefecture and Totori Prefecture. It's a popular name in Sannincho TV. Its current mascot character is Aito Kun. You want me to think? Okay. According to Misaki's boss, her classmate Four Eyes works at Civil Welfare Consulting Division of the city office. Aya's letters also mention a classmate called Four Eyes. I should find Four Eyes and ask him about Aya. I think I'm getting the hang of this detective thing. Alright, I'll look for Four Eyes. I arrive at the Matsue city office. It's a well-built concrete building. Misaki's boss said her former classmate works in the Civil Welfare Consulting Division. Looking around, I see a bunch of posters and flyers about Matsue. Matsue, the city of international cultural tourism. Matsue, city of water. Matsue Castle, officially designated as a national treasure. The easiest place to live in Japan. There's all kinds of info about Matsue. Disaster prevention, child care support. Where's the Civil Welfare Consulting Division? Looking around, I see a sign pointing to different services. There are counters for family registration, residence certificates, seal registration certificates, station, and so on. I should ask at the receptionist desk. I'll go to the receptionist desk. Excuse me, where can I find the Civil Welfare Consulting Division? Thank you for letting us serve you at Matsuya City office. She's very polite. To get to the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, please go outside, turn right, and go into the annex. It's on its first floor. Thank you. They have an annex. Somehow I doubt he's listed under Four Eyes, but let's see what I can find. There are several employees working away. So this is the Civil Welfare Consulting Division. I'll look around. There are a lot of people with glasses here. I have no idea which one is Aya. How can we help you? Well, I'm looking for Four Eyes. Is that supposed to be funny or something, sir? think I might be in the wrong place, sorry. I should leave for now and think about what to do. I rushed back to the receptionist's desk. What's this? I look at the bulletin board. The Matsue Courier. Oh, it introduces the staff of the Civil Welfare Consulting Division. Looking over the Matsue Courier, I find a likely candidate for Four Eyes. Civil Welfare Consulting Division. Kosuke Tanaka, alumnus of Matsue Oba High School, graduated from Matsue Seie University College of Engineering, Department of Science and Engineering. His hope is to serve for a future of Matsue. Kosuke Tanaka is the only one in the Civil Welfare Consulting Division who went to Matsue Oba High School. He must be Four Eyes. Look around, I spot a familiar face. That's Mr. Sato. Mr. Sato, hello. You're the trespasser who was walking around the high school. It really wasn't like that, but never mind. What brings you to the city office, Mr. Sato? None of your business. Are you sure you want to talk to me like that? Remember how you detained me based on false accusations? We just asked you some questions in the teacher's room because you were suspicious. I experienced emotional distress, and I have a bruise where Mr. Watanabe manhandled me. It's a pretty clear case of assault. Well, Mr. Watanabe did that out of his own will. Mr. Sato seems timid. I could possibly push him to tell me about Tanaka from Matsue Oba High School. What brings you here today? A recent move, so I'm here to turn in the change of residence notification. By the way, I understand that there's a Kosuke Tanaka in the Civil Welfare Consulting Division who's an Oba High School alum. Do you know him? I didn't teach his class, but I've heard he was the genius of Oba High. What does he look like? I think he wore glasses, although I heard he has less hair than usual for his age. He must be Four Eyes Aya wrote about. And can you tell me about Aya Fumino? I've been teaching at Oba High School for 10 years, but I never had a student named Aya Fumino. Anything else? No, thank you for the information. Please don't tell people I leaked personal information or anything, okay? I'll do my best. Now that I have the info, I should go see Tanaka. Taking information where information is needed. How can I help you? Is Mr. Kosuke Tanaka here? Tanaka is away from his desk at the moment. When's he coming back? What is this about? It's a personal matter. A personal matter? I'm actually a friend of Mr. Tanaka. I haven't been to Matsue for a long time, so I wanted to see him while I'm here. You may be surprised at what you see. He wears glasses and has a prominent forehead, right? He changed his hairstyle not too long ago. Does he have a mohawk now or something? Let's see. Got a lot of pride, huh? Please pretend that you don't notice. He's a bit too proud of himself. Where is he now? He's probably taking care of the cats out back. The city office has cats? A lot of people wind up having to get rid of their cats, and we take care of them until they find new homes. Aya's letter said the Four Eyes likes cats. When you go out here and turn right, you'll find a back door. Tanaka should be right outside. Thank you. I hope he's not too hard to deal with. When I step out the back door, I see Kosuke, no kitty, Tanaka feeding some kittens. That's a big kitten. He must be Kosuke Tanaka, but wait, he's not wearing glasses. He's wearing kind of a weird tie, and his ID has a photo of him with glasses. Can I help you with anything, sir? Those cats are cute. Could you take one home? I don't think You can't, huh? You can't. People abandon these cats. Humans must have responsibilities to raise them, isn't that right? Don't you agree? Great, so it's going to be like this. Oh, the cats are getting agitated. You can't look scary like that. Cats are a little tricky to deal with. They're not like dogs, you know. If you are too kind, they take you lightly, but if you are too tough, they get upset. It's a fine balance. I see. Well, that's not really what I'm here for. I wanted to ask you about something. Me? Are all these cats abandoned? Yes, people find these abandoned cats and bring them here. I see. If they care enough to adopt a cat, they should keep them. You must be Kosuke Tanaka? And if I am? People called you Four Eyes at Matsue Oba High School, right? Who are you? I'm doing a little digging about what happened 15 years ago. I see. So, what can I do for you? He's trying to cover it up, but he's totally nervous. This division staff badge looks different than the other divisions. That's right, this design is unique to our division. Tanaka shows me his staff badge. There's something odd about this picture. I was wondering if you could tell me about Aya Fumino, your classmate from high school. I don't know any such person. That's not true. She wrote about a classmate called Four Eyes in her letter. I don't know her. Besides, I'm not wearing glasses, as you can see. Damn it, he had to bring that up. If there isn't something you need, please leave. Great. It's just like with Murakami. I need to get on his good side to get more out of him. He likes cats, right? I have a thing. By the way, I got a real cat charm. Is that a cat charm from Yaigaki Shrine? Alright, he seems interested. That it is. This it is. I show him the calico charm. Oh, it's just a calico. I was hoping you had a gold one. If you tell me about what happened 15 years ago, you can have this. Look, I'm busy. Could you please leave now? Yes, this charm wasn't actually that rare. I shouldn't push my luck. Okay, then I'll come back. I start to leave. Don't bother. Wow, he's aggravating. I step outside the city office. I think Tanaka is Four Eyes, but he won't talk to me for now. He was interested in a gold cat charm, though. I should go to Yakuza Shrine and get one. I'll be right back. All the reading, I'm gonna get a drink.
How about some tea, Iris?